You need 100 million.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Langston, I have a question about this scene here.
Uh-huh.
What exactly is motivating my character to bust out into song here? Hello? Earth to Langston?
I'm trying to lip read.
It'd be fun to go together, unless you're anti-prom or something, too cool for school.
Yeah.
All that.
Hardly.
But you're waiting for some other guy to ask you?
Are you kidding me? The prom is tonight. That would be so pathetic if I was just sitting at home waiting for a guy to finally come to his senses and... Yeah, I'm sorry. I have no idea what I'm talking about. The answer is no. I'm not waiting around for anybody.
Oh, good. Well, then we should definitely go together.
Okay, wait. I'm not ready yet. Sorry.
You don't like getting your picture taken there, Saeed?
Anything for the job, boss.
You know what? You are in the hands of a master. You're gonna look like a million, so don't worry about it.
These are just tests. I'll let you know when it's showtime.
Okay.
You know, Lindsay, it's not too late to move this whole operation to another gallery.
No. No way. I want to help you flush this guy out.
This guy? I don't want to spook you right now, but we don't know exactly how many people there are out there.
I know that it's dangerous, but I also know that you're going to do everything you can to keep us safe, okay? But I also happen to be a victim of this guy, so if you want credibility, I'm your girl.
Okay, but your role in this whole thing, it ends as soon as we get all these pictures hung and we get our surveillance gear up and running.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, and you don't come back until I say all clear.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to take very long, because I think this Real Americans exhibit is going to be like waving a red flag in front of a bull. He's not going to be able to stay away.
You don't love Lawrence, so why'd you marry him? What are you not telling me?
Marry me. I'll make you happy, and I promise I will never tell a living soul that you killed Spencer.
Listen, talk to me and I can help you.
You know, why don't you do the talking, and you can start by apologizing for disrespecting my marriage.
I'd do that if it was real, but it's not.
Oh, okay, John, right. So are you ready to have an honest conversation about what constitutes a real marriage?
Knock it off. You got a husband in name only. Why don't you tell me why that is?
Hey,
Hi.
let me help you with these.
There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, so where is the missus?
Oh, I'm afraid she's out, but I'll tell her you stopped by.
Oh, it's too bad. I was hoping to talk to the both of you, but I guess you will have to do. Hey, Matthew.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Nora.
Lindsay.
I told Emily I was doing a photo shoot for this art show.
No.
No, don't worry. I didn't give her the details. Well, anyway, she says she thought it was sexy.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great thing. Has a girl ever said anything like that to you?
I don't know. I mean, let me think about it, and then I'll have to get back to you.
Huh?
I thought the plan was to keep Lindsay as far away from the area as possible.
Well, yeah, we were going over some last-minute details here.
You couldn't have done that with the building superintendent?
Well,
Actually,
we thought it would make more sense for me to do the press rather than Bo.
yeah. I mean, you got to admit, we got to make it look good in front of the news, and I'm not the first person that you think of when you're talking about things like art shows.
Yeah.
It would have been a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you have any other good ideas about our operation?
Just that you and Matthew should have as much fun as you can.
Fun?
Christian's a great photographer. You two have been through a rough time. Why not make the most of it?
That's what I thought. So I brought my soccer jersey and my ball.
Yay! That's exactly what we want. We want to get pictures of you really being special.
Yeah, why don't we take ours together? I mean, it's not like we have a lot of pictures of us left.
You're right. That's a great idea.
Did you hear what I said? The police know about Wyoming. So what? Would you stop what you're doing and listen to me?
You know, I stopped listening to you a long time ago. And you know what? I'm a hell of a lot better off.
You're wrong. And if you don't step up to the plate, you're gonna take us both down.
Wow. Romance is in the air, huh?
Yeah, well, I'd like it special for my wife.
Oh, I bet you do. I remember what it was like to be a newlywed. Can't wait to rush home to my new husband. I hope it's as good for you as it was for me.
I couldn't be happier. You look nice. A special occasion.
Oh, thank you, Miles. No, I'm just singing at Capricorn later.
Oh, I've been wanting to hear you sing for a while now. I haven't had the time.
Well, you should make the time.
Well, I would, but Marty.
I know. Marty and I would probably go to blows on our best days. It's all right.
Yeah, well, I would,
What?
Well, I wish I could fix things between you two.
Hey, it's going to take more than an apology for me to get over my Marty issues anytime soon, and you don't have to fix anything because it's not your responsibility.
Well, Marty is my wife.
Yeah.
Her happiness is my responsibility. Isn't that the way you feel about Todd?
I did before when he was here. But he's gone now. And if he were to magically appear right where you're standing, I wouldn't want him. I don't know how you arrived at this conclusion, but you were completely wrong. Miles is the man I chose. This marriage is something I chose. I'll have to explain myself to you or to anybody else.
You done? Good. Let's talk about something else. On May 30th, you signed in at Statesville Prison for the purpose of visiting David Vickers.
No, I didn't.
It's a copy of the visitor's log. If I'm not mistaken, that's your signature, so don't bother wasting my time by telling me you weren't there.
So are you interrogating me now?
You told Vickers you knew he didn't kill Truman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I talked to him, all right? He gave it all up. He told me he took the rap for killing Truman to get a big payout on the back end.
Oh, and you believe him? You took his word? What, a liar, a con artist, a murderer?
If all I had was Vickers' word, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I have your word, too. You told me you had done something, but we didn't get a chance to finish what it was because we kept getting interrupted.
And I explained that to you. I wanted to tell you about me and Miles.
You had a panic attack over telling an acquaintance that you got engaged?
No. Yes,
You had every opportunity in the world to tell me about this marriage before it happened, but you purposely waited till after. Hey, look at me. I can help you, but I can't do that unless you come clean with me, all right? Just tell me what you told Vickers. Tell me what you know about Truman's murder.
All right. Easy part's over. Why don't you take a breather before we shoot the real thing? You know, relax.
Christian, if you tell me to relax one more time, I swear.
You don't like to relax? You
Ah,
don't like to relax?
funny.
What's going on here?
Hey, how's it going, Vincent?
Hey.
Okay. Sean, good to see you, man. Looking a little puny there, huh? Haven't been working out? Ow, 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 man, that's my bad hand.
I know. Hey, come meet my granddad. Granddad, Fred Wynn, Christian Vega.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
So you know what you're doing, son. Because I tell you right now, I'm a dignified old man.
Mr. Wynn, you got my word.
Gotcha. Call me Fred.
Fred, look, I know I was joking around before, but I do take this seriously.
No, son, back in the day, we sang when we marched, and we laughed. Some of us even fell in love. So don't think for a second you shouldn't be smiling. I mean, the fact that we can still laugh and experience joy proves that those races haven't won.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Vega. Didn't know you had a hand in this.
Bo asked me to do this.
Yeah. Isn't your brother still in the hospital?
That's right. Picking shrapnel out of his guts. I tell you, I'll do anything to catch the bastard who's responsible.
Yeah, me too.
How is Antonio?
I'm not really up to taking pictures right now, but he's doing all right. How's Vange?
Not up for a photo shoot either. So I brought this along and thought maybe I could represent for the Williamsons.
Think she'll want you getting involved?
Probably not, but maybe if I tell her, she'll get mad and wake the hell up.
Could work.
Hey, everyone. Hi, I'm Lindsay Rappaport, the owner of the gallery. I want to thank everybody for being part of this project.
Thank us. Thank you, Lindsay, for hosting this.
It's my pleasure. Okay, let's just get through this as quickly as we possibly can.
I'm ready when you're ready, Lindsay.
All right,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Limo or SUV?
Stretch limo. My parents insisted.
And we're all sleeping over after, right? Boys included.
It's catered and everything.
Dry or wet?
Soaking. Where's Cole? He should be hearing all this.
You're breathing on me.
What's up with those two?
If I knew, I wouldn't be trying to figure it out.
Cole? My dad booked us a limo for tonight.
Stretch limo.
Ever heard of global warming?
My dad says it doesn't exist.
He owns a car dealership, right?
He owns an oil company. Duh.
Okay, girls, no catfights. Not on prom night, please.
Hey, I figured I'd handle the whole car thing.
On the day of? Cole, every limo in town's been booked for weeks.
Anyways, I've been wondering, should we get picked up at my place or yours?
Come on, don't keep a guy hanging.
Sure. I'll go with you. Why not?
Once more with feeling?
I would love to go to prom with you.
Sweet. Then it's a date.
Attention, everybody. I need you to gather around. Drop what you're doing. Hurry up. Come on. We don't have much time if you want to get out from the prom. Marco, Star, come on. Everybody means everybody. Move it.
Sorry. I was just sorting things out with my prom date.
I thought you really cared about Todd. You were so determined to bring him back.
Well, my children miss their father, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids.
It's the way Marty feels about Cole. It's one of the things I love about her.
Every day that Todd is gone, I go home to questions that I can't answer. I swear it stresses me out so much. Miles, I never should have accused you of having anything to do with Todd's disappearance.
I hardly knew Todd.
I know. If anything, you tried to do your best to help him find his son. And I was just desperate to have my children hold on to any kind of hope. That's why I went after you, and it's not an excuse. And I just wanted to tell you that I'm really, really sorry, okay?
Thank you, Blair. I appreciate that, and I accept your apology. I understand, though. I'm starting to get to know what it's like to be a parent. You'll do anything to protect your children.
So I visited David Vickers. So what? You know, you're reaching, John.
Something here. I know it. and you know it, and trying to hide it is just gonna make me look harder.
If I tell you what you want to know, I am not the only person who is going to pay.
Marty, the truth is gonna come out anyway. You tell me now, and I can help you. We can figure out the best way to handle this. But if you don't, I can't make any promises.
I killed Spencer Truman.
Can you tell us a little bit about the genesis of this exhibit?
Certainly. Christian Vega is a multifaceted artist who, as you know, has been targeted by the hate violence that's recently hit Landview. Over the course of several conversations, we started batting around ideas about what artists in a community could do to address the ignorance that feeds racism. The one thing that we kept coming back to over and over is something that Nelson Mandela once said. People must learn to hate. And if people can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. We thought this exhibit would be a good way of putting that lesson into practice. Christian's pictures take care to acknowledge our individuality, but they also highlight our similarities, our common character.
And that's why it's called Real Americans?
Exactly. Whatever our differences, we all share the same basic values. We love, we have families. These people may have been targeted for their differences, but they'll stand up for themselves and for their loved ones. They're proud of who they are. Christian and I wanted to give our subjects the forum to express that and to rebut the idea that they are at all un-American.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us this afternoon.
Thank you.
That's Real Americans at the Rappaport Fine Arts Gallery on June 18th.
You would love that, wouldn't you? To drag me down into your cesspool.
Didn't you hear me? The cops are asking questions.
It's not my problem. I've got nothing to do with it.
Really? Well, what if they make it your problem?
What do you care?
What do I care? You're my son. Why do you think I did all this?
Whatever you did for yourself, not for me.
That's not true.
No, all these years, huh? You were so disappointed in me. The choices that I made. You never came to my games
All right, me not being there, that was a mistake.
No, it's the best thing you ever did. I ought to thank you for showing me how twisted you are. The way you think, act. I'm nothing like you.
No, but you are my son. And I still love you.
Are you even capable?
It was pride that kept me from reaching out. But I thought about you all the time.
I thought about you too. I thought, how could this man's blood possibly run in my veins?
Delicious. With you two going together, the whole cast will be there. I'm sure we can still find you a date. Don't do me any favors.
Come on, guys, please. The musical is tomorrow. We really need to pull it together, okay? Enough. Brittany, Heather, and Amy, you are with me. Marco, I need you to go over the steps to eye on the ball with Cole because he really needs help.
Yeah, no problem. I'll school his ass.
Gentlemen, please.
Who's playing? Come on.
Hey, Brittany sucks. Don't listen to her, okay?
Never do. So when were you gonna tell me about Marco?
Well, just now. He asked me like 5 minutes ago. It was so random.
Yeah, well, you do know Mr. Crumpman's a total jerk, right?
I don't think he's that bad.
Compared to who?
Look, it's not like we're getting married or anything. We're going together so that we don't miss out.
Just as friends?
Yes.
Would you be going at all if Cole wasn't going with Brittany?
Okay, I know this is tough, but I'm gonna need to hear all of it.
Then what?
And you're just gonna have to trust me. Just tell me what happened. I need you to fill in the blanks.
I wish I could. I don't remember all of it.
You blocked it out.
Part of it. I'm working on trying to remember it. Look, I know I did it.
Then just what you remember.
I remember the room. I saw Spencer attack Blair. And I saw the scissors. I can see them in my hand. I just know I did it.
When did you start remembering?
A few weeks ago.
Before you were married.
Yes.
Does remembering any of this that cause you to get married?
Why does one thing have to be connected to the other?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't condescend to me. Have you ever been married? Well, people do it for a lot of different reasons.
Okay. So what were yours?
Look, you know what? This was my choice. Why can't we just leave it at that?
Because no one suddenly remembers killing a guy and then decides, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to go get hitched.
Well, I did.
Because you wanted to.
Yes.
You're lying, all right? Just admit it. Admit it. You married this guy because you remembered killing Truman.
Yes. Yes.
But I gotta hand it to you, a wife and a teenager in one fell swoop. I mean, you were a bigger man than most.
I'm optimistic. Although I am worried about Cole. I want him to be happy, but everything I do just doesn't seem to work.
Miles, he's a teenage boy. I think what's important is that you tell him and you let him know that you care, and the rest will come.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so. But I have to admit, it's a really big undertaking to take on a wife and her grown boy. It's great. I mean, it's one more difference between you and Todd.
Excuse me?
You don't know this, and it's kind of crazy, but right after we first met, I went home to my Aunt Dorian, and I told her that I'd met you, and that I thought that you were the anti-Todd, and that you were perfect for me. And, you know, I should have said something then, because look, now you're married, and you're here with Marty, and, well, I should have said something, and now it's too late.
If I would have said I was interested in you too, what would you have done?
Look, Cole and I are not going to prom together. We're not going out. We're nothing.
Okay, fine. Forget I said anything.
It's not too late, Langston. You can still ask somebody.
Who says I even want to go?
I want you to go. Okay, Marco's cute and he's a good dancer and all, but you're my best friend. It wouldn't be as much fun without you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come on, so what about Gabe?
Alcoholic Gabe?
Garrett Greer?
I don't do Brittany's seconds.
Yeah, you're right. Brian Slots.
Set my hair on fire in the 2nd grade.
Alec Ray?
Okay, enough. If I can't go with who I want to go with, then I don't want to go at all.
Langston, tell me who you want to go with and I'll make it happen.
All right, we go.
Okay. So why'd you ask Star to the prom?
I don't know, because she's fun.
But you're not really interested in her, are you?
Why do you care?
Hey, listen to me. She's had a rough year. I don't want to see her hurt, all right?
Look, I know you two were like most star-crossed somethings or whatever, but that's over, right? You two are done.
Miles, you were interested in me? Well, why didn't you say something.
Shh. I didn't know how to treat a woman before. But I do now.
What happened to Shy Miles?
I don't know. It brings something out different in me.
Well, it is your innocence that makes you so special. And you know what? If we were together, I could help you hold on to that, just like you could help me.
You seem so capable.
Well, everybody needs help every now and then, even me. And it's pretty obvious that I'm not going to be able to bring Todd home by myself, bind him, but you know what? I bet you if you were by my side, I could.
But I've already tried to help you and Todd.
I know.
Well, if you're on my side, you're gonna have to prove it.
How?
Kiss me.
Is Lawrence blackmailing you?
You killed Spencer. Do you really want John McBain's blood on your hands, too?
No, I mean, how can you think that? Miles loves me.
You're saying he doesn't know anything about Truman?
Why would I tell him?
I don't know. Then why'd you get married?
It's like I said. When I started remembering what was happening, I knew the truth would come out someday. It was inevitable, so when that happened, I knew I would go to prison. And I'm willing to pay for what I did, but what about Cole? I can't just leave him unprotected.
Unprotected from what?
The system. Come on, you and I both know what happens to kids there at the foster cares and the group homes. It's dangerous. And my husband, well, he has a million enemies that wouldn't think twice about going after my son for revenge. So I had to think of someone who had resources, who could take care of him and keep him safe. Miles can do that. My son is the most precious thing to me in this world. And I would do anything to keep him safe. So do I love Miles? No. But now that you know I killed Spencer Truman, you have to arrest me.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna go see Evangeline now, okay?
I wish I could go with you. I want to see her so bad.
She knows how you feel. She knows that you care. Don't worry. I'll remind her.
So what's the next step, boss?
We set up our stakeout, and we hope our guy watches the news.
We're not so different, you and me. We fight for what we want. Sometimes, when we have to, we fight dirty.
Well, you stop right there, don't you?
Well, we have differences. But right now, Tate, you gotta stop and look at the big picture.
Here's a picture for you. Me, on my own, since high school, raising myself because you were unfit for the job.
Wait a second, Tate. Come on.
No. You listen to me. Because this is the last time I'm going to say this. I do not want to be associated with the garbage that you stand for.
I'm just trying to protect you, son.
You're trying to protect me. Fine. Do what you're best at, then. Staying the hell away from me.
There's nobody specific I want to go with. I just don't want to go with Joe Blow or by myself. I'd rather just sit at home and watch the Nature Channel.
Yeah, I know. It sucks to settle.
Yeah, well, settle on prom dates, settle on life. No offense, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun with your non-date. I just don't want to go just to say that I went. I have to go run line changes with Mrs. McBain. I'll see you.
Wait, what did I do?
Hey, Lang.
I hope you didn't take what I said the wrong way. I
I think it would be fun if the whole cast was at prom.
Sorry.
Fun for who? Miss McBain?
Yeah.
I got some more revisions.
Oh, thanks. I'll give him a look tonight. How you holding up?
Fine.
You know, I know what it's like to have your work publicly criticized.
Feels like getting stabbed in the back.
Why don't you do something to let off some steam, huh?
Like what?
Well, you could go to the prom with everybody else.
Prom's for losers and followers.
I think that's very close to the excuse that I used when I didn't go. And you want to know something? To this day, I wish I would have gone. I wish I would have just sucked it up and went, you know? Date or no date. I really, really think you should go. And I think I know a way how it might be worth your while.
But I confessed. Why aren't you arresting me?
Vickers confessed, too.
Yeah, well, he was lying. I'm not.
Really? How many times did you stab Truman?
I don't know.
Where'd you catch him first, in the chest or in the back?
I don't know.
Important details.
I don't remember everything.
You don't remember taking a pair of scissors and stabbing them into a man's chest.
John, please, it was traumatic enough, okay? Look, I can't account for how I process something. And obviously I'm blocking something out, and there's a reason why I don't remember everything.
Such as... Something here doesn't add up.
I know what I remember.
Yeah? Well, your memory's got holes in it you could drive a damn truck through. All right, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna figure out what happened here.
Well, you do what you have to do. So will I.
Kiss me, Blair. Come on.
Miles?
We'll go find Todd, we'll bring him back to your kids, and then we'll be together.
Oh, what about Marty?
I would never would have married her if I knew how you felt. I mean, come on, we have a connection. We can't deny it.
Hey, you are a married man.
Well, I was meant to be with you.
Listen, you stay away from me. So help me. Miles?
Fooled you.
Not one curl, not one earring, purse, star, or designer dress is gonna get past me.
I'm so happy she's here.
Be on the red carpet with Chandra Wilson and Ty Treadway. SoapNet live from the Daytime Emmys this Friday at 7.
Put additional surveillance cameras here, and undercover officers here and here. You got missing anything?
No, that's full coverage. There's no way our guy will slip by us now.
Hey, guys, it's on.
Up next on News at 5, a local artist takes a stand against hate crime.
Rappaport Fine Arts has a history of working with local artists to try and be responsive to the community at large. Mr. Vega and I felt a responsibility to address the violence that's held Landview hostage.
This is our way of saying that we're proud of who we are and we're not afraid to live our lives. Landview's our home, as much as anyone else's.
Sorry?
Do you mind turning it off? It's giving me a terrible headache.
You still have a couple of days' worth of detention, and we are almost at the end of the school year.
Okay.
So I was thinking, what with rehearsal and finals, I would, hate to see you spend the first day of your summer break washing blackboards.
Wait a second.
Great.
No.
So you will help me man the ticket table at the prom.
You are the most blackmailingest teacher at this school. You know that?
Going once, going twice, 2 hours at the prom, or 8 hours in detention. Going twice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Guess what? Well, I'm going to prom, and I'm so excited. Not.
You are? Oh my gosh, Langston, you are not going to be sorry. I promise. We're gonna have the best time.
You know, you don't have to dance with your date all night. You can cut in all you want. I won't stop you.
That's not what Star wants. That's all that matters.
Yeah, well, Rick, I'll tell you, I'm glad to hear it, but
Fortunately, I didn't call to catch up. I need a prisoner sprung from Statesville. David Vickers.
Was this the same little act that you pulled on Spencer before you betrayed him?
I'll do what I have to do to get Todd.
You wouldn't even kiss me. But that's all right, because I wouldn't have let you. I love Marty.
Oh, love, you don't know what love is. You're a Lawrence.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Blair?
You two deserve each other.
Marty, let me explain.
Save it, because I really don't care.
Get up, Hunter. It's way past. Oh my God. Mom, crisis. This kid, Marco, he asked me to the prom at the last minute, and I don't have an address or anything. And the prom is tonight. I need your help, okay? I'll be home right after rehearsal, and I really need to look good, okay? It's important. Bye.
So you're going to the prom with Marco?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wish you wouldn't.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Why do you believe in me?
Marty, you're not a killer.
Oh my God, it's Todd Manning.
Hit the lights.
And music.
Prom Night the Musical begins tomorrow on One Life to Live.